The standard is the standard, and that is why we are going to possibly start this new series on the channel of a semi-rebuild of the Pittsburgh Steelers. They haven't gone under 500 in their era with Mike Tomlin since he took over in 2008. However, 9-8, 10-7, first round and out, haven't won a playoff game since 2016, have arguably the most despicable quarterback on their team with Aaron Fraudgers. We're going to take over. Mike Tomlin's out. Aaron Fraudgers is in. That's our head coach. Take a look at the top right there. Aaron Fraudgers is not only our head coach, but Aaron Rodgers, a close uncle of his, is our quarterback, unfortunately. No shade at Aaron Rodgers. Dude's just weird, man. So we're going to get into it. Let's take a look at the roster, and we're going to talk about the franchise just a little bit. If the series does well on the channel, we will keep it around. Guess we'll just have to see. It depends on your guys' engagement and how you feel about it. So let's go ahead and go take a look at the roster real quick. Okay, so take a look at the roster. You've got Aaron Rodgers here. We got to get rid of Aaron.
Really? You want to throw something out just because it's a little old?
This is going to be as realistic as possible, so we are going to start Aaron. We're going to play with him for a little while. Pause. That was weird. Sorry. We're not going to play with Aaron. We're going to play the... Never mind. But ideally, we'd like to get Will Howard an opportunity to be the starter at some point in time. Not 100% sure. More than likely, we're going to have to draft a quarterback. We'll have to see. We've got Mason Rudolph, longtime Steeler. Spent a year away from Pittsburgh last year when he went to Tennessee. You've got Jalen Warren, no more Najee Harris, first round, or actually, wait, second or third round pick. I can't remember now. We'd have to check. Caleb Johnson. He is our rookie running back that is going to get a fair share of touches behind Jalen Warren. And holy crap, I was not expecting that to take that long to load. Let's see if it will tell us when he was drafted. Third round. Pick 19. Okay, so I was semi-right. Take a look at the wide receivers. DK Metcalf, no more George Pickens. NFL young boy is gone. He's gone on to Dallas. Bye-bye. Robert Woods. Still don't know why they signed him, but it is what it is. He won't be sticking around. Calvin Austin with his blazing speed. I thought that was Russell Wilson for a second, but it's Roman Wilson, the former Michigan standout. Spent most of his season last year injured. Interesting to see what he can do. And then Scotty Miller, or Scott Miller, very formal now. Pretty sure it used to be Scotty. And then Ben Skowronek. Pretty sure I said that right. Tight end, Pat Freiermuth. Pretty serviceable 26-year-old. Jonnu Smith, newcomer to the team, included in the Minka Fitzpatrick trade, which we're going to talk about. And then, of course, Darnell Washington, which I don't know why you'd get Jonnu Smith when you have Darnell Washington. The dude's a freak. He's 6'7", 264 pounds. Yeah, whatever. You got the Broadfather, Broderick Jones. Have yet to see this guy really do anything in the NFL aside from cause trouble and penalties and piss me off entirely. But okay, moving on. Isaac Seumalo, former Eagle. He's pretty solid. Zach Frazier, second year Zach Frazier, really liking him. A huge replacement for Pouncey. He's doing very well. Mason McCormick, the right guard, only a 74 overall. Okay, 25 years old, not terrible. Guess we'll have to see. And then you've got the guy that I really like, Troy Fatanu, out of Washington. He had a decent rookie year. I almost said freshman. I've been playing too much college football. TJ Watt, of course. This is, if not the best edge defender, one of the best edge defenders. I know you could say Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons. Shoot, I mean, realistically, Max Crosby too. But man, TJ Watt, he's a monster. You know that. You have to know that. Jack Sawyer, rookie right behind him. I'm very excited about Jack Sawyer. This is tough for me. I'm wearing a Michigan hat, but we're going to let bygones be bygones. We're going to let it go. Alex Highsmith, a guy that there was trade rumors around a little bit, when it came to some stuff last year. We don't need to get into that, but he's still a Steeler. We'd like to keep him in his services for a while. And then we, of course, have Nick Herbig behind him. His brother used to play for the Steelers, no longer does. Nick, I think, has a promising future if he actually got the opportunity to play. I guess we'll see. Cameron Hayward, old man Cam, 99 overall. I didn't even realize that. 36 years old. Believe he still has a couple years on his contract. He's a monster, man. Cameron Hayward. So much we could say about him. Incredible. Well, now listed as a defensive tackle, which technically he is at 295 pounds. Derek Harmon, if you don't know the story about this guy, the night he was drafted, which was this year, he is our first-round rookie. His mother actually died. Really tough. If you want to, go look up that story, but I can't imagine the best day or night of your life turning into the absolute worst night. Really rough. Hopefully he has a solid NFL career. Keanu Benton behind him. We've run a 3-4 defense, so it'll be interesting to see how Harmon and Benton work out, because Keanu's not bad. So I guess we're just gonna, maybe Keanu ends up being a trade piece. No Sam. We've got Mike linebackers, Patrick Queen. Patrick Queen's okay, but he was probably better with the Ravens, if we're being honest. Cole Holcomb, who has been out for a while with injury. And then Mark Robinson, which you're probably going to see him play a little bit. For some reason, he seems to find his way in. Peyton Wilson, rookie a year ago. He's looked really good for the Steelers. Kind of had moments where he's been hit or miss. Excited to see what he can do. So we've got a decent nucleus. And then, of course, you've got Jalen Ramsey, 30 years old. The main piece included in the Minkah Fitzpatrick trade that sent Minkah back to Miami. It brought Jalen Ramsey, Jonnu Smith to Pittsburgh, plus a few other pick swaps and stuff like that. Those don't really matter. And not sure how I feel about this one. I think we would have rather have had Minkah. Darius Slay, longtime Detroit Lion, recently an Eagle. Getting older at 34 years old. We're not very young when it comes to our starting corners. We do have Joey Porter Jr. I like Joey Porter Jr., but he too is a penalty flag. The guy just goes out there and causes penalties. And then you've got Beanie Bishop. This guy is known for just coming out of nowhere and making an incredible play. And then you're like, holy hell, who is Beanie Bishop? So excited to see him too. Talk about our safeties. Juwan Thornhill. It's kind of his tag's right. A bridge player. That's what he is. It is that. Deshaun Elliott. I'm not a Deshaun Elliott fan. You can't be a safety with 88 speed. And it gets worse. You've got Chuck Clark behind him with 87 speed. Deshaun Elliott was great a couple years ago. I mean, he's still, he's okay. He's a serviceable guy, but not the long-term solution. So we have a lot of not so long-term solutions and a lot of temporary guys. And then, of course, you've got Chris Boswell. You could make an argument that he's a top 5 kicker in the NFL. And then Corliss Waitman, who is kind of a bounce around guy. So draft pick wise, according to this, we have all of them. I don't think that's accurate, but we're going to go with it. It's going to be mostly realistic. 10-minute quarters, run off to 18 seconds. Aaron Fraudgers is the head coach. I'm not going to use my skill points yet. So let's go ahead and jump into the game. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys want me to keep the face cam or not. I think we're going to have scenes that it's on, scenes that it's off. We'll just have to see.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads are going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April, or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house.
Okay, here we go. Kickoff. It is wet. I did forget to mention we are using Matt 10's sliders. Justin Fields is the quarterback for the Jets, who was with the Steelers last year. Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback for the Steelers, who was with the Jets last year. Look at that. I think I would have rather had Justin Fields, if I'm being honest with you. But you know what? Aaron Fraudgers, he is going to bring us to greatness and get us that 7th Super Bowl. We're going to probably stick with coach suggestions, as I typically do in most of... What are we doing? We going to run the ball, or are we just going to keep dancing? Okay. Well, a whole lot of running just for two yards. That's okay. It's going to give Aaron Fraudgers a chance. I got to probably stop calling him that, if we're being honest. Not a fan of the way the game feels so far. I didn't play 25 too much. I stuck to college football for the most part, so don't be surprised if I'm a little bit, I wouldn't say gun shy, but conservative. Get that out there. Pat Fryermuth can't catch the ball. It's wet. It's early. Not a big deal. We're not going to get too upset about that. Corliss Waitman, he's going to come out and punt the ball. I am a dog water punter. So let's see how this one goes. Waitman to punt. Not bad. It could have been better. So, like I said, we're using MAT 10 sliders with the exception of tackling. Tackling is hot garbage in this game on any slider set, so we just left that default. It is on all Madden. We don't play on all pro or any of the lower difficulties. But here we go. We are going to start it off by using none other than TJ Watt. I'm not going to use her the middle. I don't want to be cheesy. I don't want to use her lurk too often unless I absolutely have to. I want this to be solely based off the players. Based off the players, based off the ratings. I want it to be tough. I don't want this to be easy. I don't want to be a one season and done. Unless you guys don't like this series, and then I guess we'll have to see from there. But nice tackle. 3rd and 12. That's one of the things that hopefully we can hang our hat on, is being a solid run defense. So 3rd and 12. We might end up having to call our own defensive plays, because I think I'd rather blitz in this scenario. And Justin Fields is just going to throw it away. Looks like he was hit by Cam Hayward, who is now digging a hole. Interesting celebration there. It's going to be a punt for McNamara. I don't even know who McNamara is. I'm going to be honest with you. Every single year for literally the entirety of my life, football has been like towards the top of my priority list. And ever since I started making YouTube videos, it's kind of slowly kind of creeped down there. So we're a little bit behind on like what happened in the off season. We aren't behind on the fact that Aaron Rodgers is unfortunately a Steeler. And that was a suction play. That looked a bit odd. Let's take a look at that one. Something about that didn't look right. Just getting blocked. Okay, maybe it looked a little bit better than I thought. Isaac Seumalo not able to hold his block there. Okay. 2nd and 9. It is not going well so far. And I thought for a second DK was going to hang on to that, but Butterfingers. And Aaron is on the ground. Hopefully he tore his Achilles. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. Aaron's fine. Gonna keep playing. And we're gonna kind of liking DK here, but oh, DK all day. He's got a step. He had a step, but Aaron doesn't have an arm anymore. You guys remember when like Aaron Rodgers was Aaron Rodgers and like genuinely good at football? Feels like it was forever ago. Probably should stop throwing shade at Aaron Rodgers. This isn't a bash session by any means. We're just playing football, man. We're just hanging out together, playing football. Under pistol. Okay, we do need to be leery of Justin Fields running, and I should go play the lottery. We're going to press up on them. Who are their wide receivers aside from Garrett Wilson? Juan Thornhill coming downhill to make a tackle. Look at that, dude. Look at that little rhyme right there. I could be a rapper. That'd probably be a really bad idea if I ever did anything like that. Probably wouldn't want to listen to it. 3rd and 5. Shotgun. Oh, TJ, get there! TJ, somebody get there! I swear to God! I swear to God, if he was going to catch that ball, we were going to have a problem. So we're going to force another punt. Defense holding strong, and that's how it should be. The defense should be pretty solid. The offense kind of looking like the offense probably will. Ooh, can we get nasty with it? Come on, Calvin. He's pretty slick. And here's Aaron Rodgers. I don't think he's completed a pass yet. God, they give you the same 3 plays every time you start. Every time you start a new drive, it's the same 3 coach recommendations. But what's the matter? That's going to be our first down of the game. Jaylen Warren, rush for about 10. He likes it. You can barely see him. It's raining so damn hard. I do got to say that this game does look really good. The weather effects are very noticeable. And if they keep giving me these garbage play options, we're going to just pick our own plays. I know it goes against everything that I'm trying to do here. We got to get Aaron Rodgers his first completion, and it's to Jaylen Warren. I do got to say, though, I'm kind of intrigued with Jaylen Warren being the starting running back this year and Caleb Johnson being behind him. Najee, every time he ran the football, it looked like he had cinder blocks. He was wearing cinder blocks or running in mud. He would run what looked like 100 yards to go 2. I don't know. But anyway, here's Caleb Johnson. His first rush as the Pittsburgh Steelers up the middle. Big gain. Not too bad. Not too bad. We'll take that. We'll take that. We're not too far outside of the red zone now. I did want to switch up our substitutions. Hello? There we go. And switch halfback to keep it fresh. I like to rotate the running backs in and out quite a bit. Nearing the end of the first quarter. Aaron Rodgers to Pat Freiermuth. We know Aaron loves his tight ends. Sorry, my mind went somewhere with that. we're gonna make fun of Aaron a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. And Jaylen Warren just got one man to beat. Can't quite do it. Not bad. Not bad. Inside the 10. Steelers looking to score. Defense has been playing solid. Offense finally moving. Aaron Fraudgers on the sideline. Looking on at Aaron Rodgers, his nephew, I guess. Somebody block. Who is that? Can somebody block somebody? Like that, I should have been able to bounce to the outside there. So we're gonna have to dial something up here. 2nd and goal. I don't feel comfortable running this. Well, maybe we do. Maybe we do. We'll audible. We'll check. We'll switch up to a run. I should have trusted my gut. And Troy Fatanu is hurt. And that is not good. Not good. In college, it's one thing when you've got a offensive lineman hurt. But in the NFL, usually your backup offensive linemen are practice squad players. That's a catch for Robert Woods, who knew he could still catch the football at his age. But a 4th down and decisions to be made. Should we go for this? We're saying Fatanu will come back in. That is fine. Be a man. Get back in the game. Coach suggestion says go for it. Let's line up, at least take a look at it. Caleb Johnson. Ooh, I do like the look of this. You know what? Screw it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Come on! Push forward! Jesus, and another offensive lineman hurt. Caleb Johnson, you need to man up, bro. Woo, look at his hair. Hell yeah. Think I should grow my hair out like that? Probably not. Probably not. That'd look really bad, but right now is the time that Justin Fields cuts to the outside and runs for a 99-yard touchdown. Or Breece Hall. That could happen too. Bruised ribs, another bruised ribs guy. No, it is literally the first quarter of the first game. You're not seriously asking me if I want them to sit out. No! Get your weak ass back in this game and toughen up. It is the first quarter of the new season. Ooh, Cole Holcomb getting in there. Ooh, if forward progress wasn't a thing, that would have been a safety. Interesting celebration choice for Cole Holcomb there. He has been fined $10,000. Breaking news. End of the first quarter, we'll be back. Okay, here we go, 3rd and 7. We've got a stop to make. Oh, Justin Fields looking to run. Nah. Cole Holcomb, been a man on a mission. I have not seen Peyton Wilson. Maybe he has been on the field and I just haven't noticed him. The fact that we have 0 points right now at the start of the second quarter is kind of despicable. We are despicable, or I am. And so is that. Look at it, same place, same coach suggestions. They want us to start the drive with the same 3 plays every single drive. That doesn't make any sense. EA, fix your shit. And who the hell is in Gainwell? Kenneth Gainwell is in at running back. You know what? We'll give him a chance. Kenneth Gainwell has been released. He is no longer a Pittsburgh Steeler. He is now a head coach of a high school football team in the great state of Alaska. 2nd and 12. Rodgers dropping back to throw. Throwing it up. Oh, this is a terrible decision. Not a good decision. Hopefully there's defensive pass interference. Okay. I respect the game. I respect it. I'm sorry. Sorry, I won't talk any more crap. Up the middle, Caleb Johnson's gonna hurdle a guy. And there's a flag. Bro. DK! Don't you... I swear to God, if DK turns into NFL Youngboy 2, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a problem. 1st and 12. If I just read that right, pretty sure... Can somebody block? What are we doing on the offensive line, bro? Did we just forget what our job is today? You gotta block somebody. Okay, well, 2nd and 13. That's... Great play. What a great play. Yeah, it's a great play when Aaron Rodgers still thinks he's playing for the Jets, dude. Are you kidding me? That's the kind of shit that gets you... That's the kind of stuff that gets you benched, Aaron. We're going to have a talk. We're going to have a players meeting. We're going to talk about Aaron Rodgers. Everybody's going to fill their tube socks up with soap. Aaron Rodgers is going to get the beating of a lifetime following this game because that was disgusting. I don't think I ever want to see that again. And Breece Hall all of a sudden has turned into Superman. Can we stop? Can we stop? We should at least have 10 points right now. It should be 10-0. But instead, we're playing like typical Steeler fashion, and this is exactly why the standard is the standard. And it is 0-0 against a team who frankly shouldn't even be competing with the Steelers at this point. But here we go, 3rd and 1. Justin Fields looking to run. And he does. And he gets a couple yards, enough for a 1st down. That's all that matters. See, I wish Pittsburgh would have kept... They should have kept Justin Fields. He'd have been a much more viable option with his ability to run. Anytime Aaron Rodgers steps out of the pocket, it looks like he's going to bust it down, break his back, and have to use a walker. That didn't make a lot of sense, but you get what I'm saying. He's old. I know some of you might be looking at the Uncle Sam man. Well, I'm old too, okay? I'm not 30 yet, though, so at least I've got that thing, got that little badge on my chest to say I'm not 30. 2nd and inches. Fields looking to pass. I don't think he's completed one today, and he's gone. No, he's just kidding. We are going to have to learn how to stop that. That's going to be a problem. If we can't find a way to stop Justin Fields, if our defensive coordinator can't call or give us some solid suggestions, this could be a long game. There goes Fields again, and he gets absolutely creamed. That's Jalen Ramsey. Says, I like my men like I like my coffee. Just kidding. We won't finish that joke. But anyways, 2nd and 9. Justin Fields is going to drop back. I think that might be the first pass he's completed. It's been a weird game for Justin Fields. And it is a 0-0 game, and we are just 4 minutes away from halftime. We're going to go ahead and use our TJ. This is what he does best. Come on, TJ, get there. It looks like Fields is, he's got a noodle, right? Like that. I can't be the only one that thought that throw looked incredibly weak, because it did. It didn't look good, but whatever. It's working. Let's hope they're stupid like me and decide to go for it on 4th down. And Brees Hall going to do absolutely nothing. Cole Holcomb has been a phenomenal defensive back here. Well, not defensive back, but linebacker in this game. He's been huge. Have not seen Peyton Wilson. Wonder what he's doing. That's going to be a sack. Justin Fields, a sack. And Elijah Vera Tucker, offensive lineman, another offensive lineman, is hurt. And I didn't see who got the sack. May have been Beanie Bishop, number 25. You guys remember back in the day playing some of these Madden games and offensive linemen just wouldn't get hurt? It seems like it's a bit egregious now, but it is nice that they're not getting hurt. Come on, somebody do something! Jesus, thank you, Beanie. He's got to put the team on his back or something like that. Here we go, Nick Folk. Is that still Nick Folk? It's not Nick Folk. Who the hell is that? I don't even know who that is. But apparently he's got enough of a leg. Is that Mavis? Mavis. Not a single clue in the world. Not a single clue. Is he good? I don't know. It doesn't matter. He made the kick. We're losing. It's 3-0. Clark Kent is returning the football. And Aaron Rodgers is back out to screw it up again. We have 3 minutes until halftime and some absolutely dog water play options. The coach suggestions are a sheet. They are not good. And we're going to have to try to find a way to get down there. Oh, and Jaylen Warren slips. That's kind of cool, though. As annoying as that is in the situation that we're in, that's really cool to see. You don't see that too often. See the field conditions deteriorating as the game goes on. I think we're actually going to snap this. There goes DK. He slipped. We're going to pass it out. And it is not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. The standard might continue being the standard with me controlling the Steelers. It's 3rd and 8, and it's 2 minutes remaining until halftime. And at this rate, they might just get an opportunity to get the ball back. Roman Wilson on the field. Calvin Austin. Oh, okay. Robert Woods. A little catch there. I like that. It was a little offline. But Robert Woods made it happen. He's incredibly excited about his catch. It was 3rd down. It was a good catch. I've seen better. I really don't even understand why we have him playing as much as we do. And there's DK. who is incredibly slow once he catches the ball. And all of a sudden, Aaron Rodgers, two passes completed in a row. We'll take it. That one didn't look too bad either. It was right on the money. Right on the money. And we got a minute 20 left. Let's see. I think we're going to send DK on a streak here. Actually, you know what? No. Let's send Calvin on a streak with his 95 speed. And he's gone. Come on, Aaron. And there's Zach Frazier, who's hurt. Okay, well, pretty sure we're going to have to employ an offensive line of some third graders. His helmet is gray. That's not his helmet. He's already warming it up for the third graders that are going to come out and play the offensive line because most of our offensive line is hurt. We've already lost 3 guys on the line, and it is 2nd and 10. Ooh, this could be a good run. Solid run for Warren for a first down. We're not going to be too concerned with the clock. Frazier apparently is going to return. We need him. We cannot afford to lose offensive linemen. That is the one position you cannot afford to lose. Jesus, what a garbage throw. What a garbage throw. That was so overthrown, and we just got incredibly lucky. Okay, now I need to be paying attention to the clock. What the hell am I doing? Let's try to get out of bounds here. We didn't call a timeout. We've got 2 timeouts remaining. We're going to probably have to take a shot or 2 to the end zone. It's 3rd down. I'm liking the way the DBs are shading here. Might look for DK on a high ball with his speed. Get there, DK. Didn't even jump. What are you doing, bro? You playing football. Play football. Jump. Jump for the ball. At least we got a chance to tie it. Aaron Rodgers did something good. And this is a very prototypical Steelers game. Low scoring. And that kick was a little ugly. But it's halftime. Let's go to halftime.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now.
Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. Okay, Brandon, thank you. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. The Chiefs begin their search for a 4th straight Super Bowl appearance. They get the victory in Week 1. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. He's going to find a man. It's an 11-yard touchdown pass. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Joe Burrow. He's a threat to tuck it and pick up the first down, which he does, and more.
Bro.
The Bengals on top in this one.
Burrow just hurdled somebody.
And here's the scoreboard in the early window of the last.
And Dallas lost 38-0. Burrow is hurdling people. Okay, sorry, I had to interrupt your programming because that was ridiculous, man. Holy shit, dude. If Burrow ever does that in real life, at me. Oh my God, 8 for 15. Jaylen Warren actually not doing too bad. Normally I won't interrupt the halftime show like that, but when I see some ridiculous stuff like that, there's no shot I'm not saying anything. That was crazy. Burrow is not the guy to be doing that, especially as injury prone as he's been. Vanilla Vic, he got it done though. It worked. And we are back out here 3-3. It makes sense. Sorry, my nose itched. It makes sense that it's 3-3. It's pretty wet in here right now.
What?
Patrick Queen just got his ankles broke. He might not have a job after this game. There's a lot of people that might not have a job after this game, as terribly as this has been played. Including TJ. Not actually. TJ will never not have a job. But Jesus, man, you got to get there. I guess there haven't been a ton of opportunities. They've pretty much kept the ball on the ground. And there's Breece Hall. Loss of 2. Running game not doing too much for them with Breece. Fields has been able to move around a little bit. And they're going to go 5 wide. We've got an opportunity to get a sack. Let's go, TJ. Let's go. Oh, look at that. A man who should be a multiple-time defensive MVP or defensive player of the year gets his first sackle of the year. It's a little inside joke I have. Sack tackle. But anyways, 3rd and 22. 3rd and a literal country mile. See if TJ can get there again. He can't. And one man to beat. That was really ugly and really scary for a second. Patrick Queen is getting fined. He just kicked the Jets wide receiver in the ass. And now Patrick Queen has a $10,000 fine. Who's the other guy that had a $10,000 fine? I can't remember at this point, but we're just handing out money left and right. I know the Steelers organization is going to fine Aaron Rodgers if he can't have a better second half. And they're going to 7 rushes, 48 yards. Did that say? Pretty sure he had more at halftime. So, I don't know. We're going to go ahead and just go with one of our 3 generic plays for coach suggestions. EA, if you're watching this, and I know you're not, you should be. What are you doing if you're not? Can you fix that? Why are you suggesting the same plays on the beginning of every drive? Isn't it supposed to be coach suggestions? What coach goes out there and says, hey, I've got 3 plays for you for every opening drive or every first play of a drive? I don't think that's a thing. There's Jonnu Smith and an awfully thrown ball from Aaron. Once again, we've said it plenty of times today. Let's go ahead and move Jonnu Smith over to the left. We're going to run weak side. Actually going to flip back since we moved 2. Going to play numbers here. Solid run. We'll take the 4 yards. It was a hard-fought 4 yards for Warren. And Rodgers is going to go under center at 2nd and 6. Pittsburgh looking to be the first team to put a touchdown up on the board, but I don't know if that's going to happen. That was actually a solid play. I'll live with that. I really wanted to hit DK, but we had to take the sure shot to at least gain a few yards and make it 3rd and manageable. And we are just going to run this up the gut. Shouldn't be a big problem. We should be capable of getting 1 yard, and been pleasantly impressed with Jalen Warren's performance. 10 rushes, 59 yards. Him being the number 1 guy now. He's got some, I was going to say shoes to fill, but we don't want him to fill those shoes because those are full of mud. Woosah, I saw Pat Freiermuth downfield. About as naked can get. He was so freaking open, it was unreal. That was possibly a touchdown. I really liked that play, but apparently my offensive line didn't feel the same way, and that is another horribly thrown ball. Kind of a bad read on my part. That's okay. It's 3rd down. We're pretty used to these by now, 3rd and long. I'm convinced that this game is going to end in a 3-3 tie at this rate. And Freiermuth can't hang on. You got to catch that ball, dude. You've got to catch that ball. We're going to punt. Incredibly frustrating drive. Corliss Waitman goes to the sideline and keeps his helmet on because he knows he's coming back out. We're going to chalk this up to the rain. It's a rain game. Everything's different in the rain. We're a better team offensively. Maybe. Hopefully. Than what we're showing here today. Oh, Breece slips. And we stop him. That's not too bad. I'll take that. I'll take it. And from the gun, he's going to go 5 wide. Fields looking to throw. And incomplete. He hasn't been too successful through the air today. It has been a rough game as far as trying to pass the football goes. You can genuinely feel the weather, and I'm loving it. Give me it. Give me it. Get him. Get him. Why am I switching over to you? What are we doing? How is Justin Fields breaking tackles? What the? Not gonna use that word. We're gonna stop ourselves. That was terrible. And here we go. First down for the Jets, Jets. And a tackle made by Jalen Ramsey, who has been virtually non-existent because they haven't really thrown the ball. I don't even think they have 10 passing attempts, if I'm being honest. Under center, 2nd and 4. Not going to pass it, or they are going to pass it, excuse me. And it is not going to be caught. Jalen Ramsey thinks that he had a say in that play. He was there, but he didn't really do anything. And it is going to be 3rd and 4. Here we go. TJ coming in. Oh my God. TJ flying towards the ball. And it worked, okay? We scared Fields enough. We intimidated him. And we're going to get the ball back. 4th and 4. Midfield. And this might end up being an okay kick if it's inside the 20. And it's at the 20. So it's pretty much the same as a touchback, and there's your same 3 plays. Gonna try something a little different, I guess. We'll go I form to start. Feel like I can't pass the ball, and we are immediately sacked. Immediately sacked because our offensive line of 3rd graders decided they wanted to go for their halftime snack. 2nd and 14. We got to complete something and try to gain some yardage, so we're going to go with a screen, and it might actually work. Zach Frazier getting upfield, and there's a flag. Holding offense. Andres Pete, our backup left guard. We have yet to see Isaac Seumalo, and it is 2nd and 22 because what else would it be at this point in the game? We are always behind the sticks. And Calvin Austin just made the catch of his life, but died making it. He's dead. He's dead. It's 3rd and 11. And, ooh. Oh my God, why are you throwing? That is supposed to be a bullet pass.
What an idiot. Oh, what a loser.
I don't think that was a bullet. I had intentions with that ball. That was not the intention. And that's the 2nd interception that we have given up. And that is pretty trash, if we're being honest. I'm pretty trash, but that was only 50% my fault. The rest of it is Aaron Rodgers being a complete fraud. We're going to promote Aaron to mailman. He is going to be in the mailroom next week. It is the end of the 3rd quarter, and nobody has scored a touchdown yet. We'll be back. An incredibly ugly game here at MetLife Stadium. Pittsburgh 3, New York 3. Tie game. Looking like the first team to score next might win, and it might be on this drive for the Jets as they are now officially in field goal range. There's no fault to the Steelers' defense or anything that we've done defensively today. It's all entirely on the shoulders of the offense and Aaron Rodgers, and this is a screenplay. Read it from a mile away, and we are going to absolutely crack Breece Hall. His unborn child felt that. And now it is 2nd and 1, so at least we got an opportunity to try to force a field goal attempt. It might be short-lived. Solid run defense. Looks like he may have lost about a half a yard. And that's Patrick Queen on the tackle. Appreciate his services today, along with Cole Holcomb. We've been solid over the middle of the field when it comes to the running game. A lot of downhill, thunder, hitting them hard. And here it is again, and that's Cam Hayward, and that is beautiful. You really couldn't ask for a better situation that we wound ourselves up in with that 2nd and 1. Now 4th and 3, and they're going to kick a field goal because this might be the final points of the game, so we need to try to block this one. And we're not going to do that. That's all right. 6-3. This is the ugliest game I have ever played in my entire Madden career. Not that it's much of a career. I'm not very good, but that's okay. Oh, come on. We saw a lane. We had a lane, and we weren't able to do anything with it. 1st and 10. We need to probably keep the ball out of Aaron's hands. We need Jaylen Warren to do something fantastic. I need you to perform, and he just got tackled by his own player, DK Metcalf. Forgot that he was playing for the Steelers, still thinks he's on the Seahawks for some reason. And I'm not really sure what I want to run here. Guess we're going to run a couple, change it up a little bit. And he dropped it. And he dropped it. The rain really getting to us, like I said. I'm pretty sure that could be the final score of the game. With the Jets scoring on that last one. Might look for Freiermuth on this. No, we're not. We're looking for Calvin. What do you guys think of the camera placement? You like it here? Do you think I should move it? Let me know in the comments. Probably should have mentioned that earlier. Probably should also have a penalty there. And Justin Fields possibly going to beat his former team. This is so incredibly Steeler-like that it's unreal. Playing down to lesser opponents. And whatever the hell that was, it worked, and there's a 1st down for the Jets. That is absolutely pathetic that we weren't at least able to make the tackle there, let alone the fact that we were virtually leaving him completely wide open, and that's up the middle for Breece Hall. He's going to get stopped at the 1-yard line, and this is when our tough defensive line steps up. We got Derek Harmon, Cameron Hayward. They've got a man in motion. They're going to give it to Breece. Tackle battle. Deshaun Elliott's going to drop him for 3. And our run defense is stout. There is no doubt about that. We have been absolutely stout. And you take a look at that ugly stat that just appeared. Both teams only have 3 third down conversions in this game. And they're going to get a 4th because he's naked. Completely wide open. We got a flag. Hopefully it's holding. Okay. 3rd and 14, excuse me. And we find ourselves in a pretty solid position. Out of field goal range. Well, they weren't in field goal range, I guess you could say. And an opportunity to get off the field and get the ball back. Got to patrol the middle of the field. Fields looking to run. And he's going to slide down, avoid the hit. It's going to be less than 5 minutes remaining. Jalen Ramsey there had an opportunity to do some stuff to Fields. And it's 4.5 minutes now, and the ugliest punt you will see all year. Not actually, because it's Madden, and that is quite typical to see a punt like that. You know what? Let's go play action cross. Let's run it. Why not? Let's make some silly decisions. And that's Jonnu Smith. He's going to hurdle. Oh, God. Is he okay? Oh, my God. That looks uglier on the replay, bro. We'll take it. It works. I mean, that's how we're going to have to win games with Aaron, unfortunately. We're going to have to do the little dink and dunk because this is just not going to work in the long run. We're going to run pretty much the same play here. Change it up just a touch. And there's a catch for DK, his third of the game, but we've got a flag. It's probably holding or blocking the back. It's holding on the offense. Jalen Warren with the hold. Interesting. Not sure what he was doing there. He has been the lone bright spot of the offense as the clock is ticking for this game. And that's DK over the middle. Solid job fighting for yards. He's going to make it 3rd and 2. And we're going to keep the ball on the ground here to try to force our way into field goal range if we already aren't. Not sure what the situation is. And we've got a timeout and an injury. That's Zach Frazier again. They want us to go for it. It would be a 52-yard field goal. Not sure of the wind conditions, but because of the weather, probably not the smartest decision to make. It's 3rd down. Jalen Warren, who has been solid, is going to get an opportunity to pick up a huge 3rd down, and he might not do it. He pushes forward, and he does. That's the biggest first down of the game. And some more bruised ribs for Zach Frazier. There's not going to be much left of that guy once he leaves tonight. I think we're going to... Should we take it to the 2-minute warning? Let's go ahead and take it to the 2-minute warning. We'll be... Wow, can't talk. We will be right back. Okay, 2-minute warning's over. Aaron Rodgers is ready to blow this game for us. That's over the middle to DK again. We are going to feed DK Metcalf this year. There is no doubt about it. We have yet to score a touchdown. We absolutely need to. Oh, there's Jalen Warren to the outside. He's got one man. And he's down at the 5. Hopefully he's inbounds. He is inbounds. We've got an opportunity here, folks. Do we turn 2 clock on and waste some of the clock and try to score with no time remaining? Or do we play this smart? But unfortunately, it would give the Jets a potential opportunity with the ball. We'll drain some of the clock. And that's right up the middle. Keanu Benton? Sorry, Caleb Johnson with the touchdown. Fantastic. Aaron celebrating like he actually did something is pretty wild to me. The only thing he should have done is retire. And Caleb Johnson, first touchdown as a Pittsburgh Steeler. First touchdown in the NFL. Congratulations to the young man out of Iowa. One of the lone bright spots of that offense the last few years. And as you can see, kicking, not an option. So now we rely on our defense that has been absolutely stout all game to try to come up with one final stop to send us back home to Pittsburgh 1-0. Get your dryers out. He slips up again, gets hit. And it's going to be a drive from the 28-yard line. It's going to be 51 seconds, 3 timeouts, and we are going to call our own plays from here on out. Not going to let Justin Fields beat us. We will let him beat us with his legs. It is a 4-point game, so a field goal does not win it. They're going to run, hurry up, going to save the timeouts. And that's over the middle. Picks up a first down. They're going to utilize their first timeout. Aaron Glenn, former defensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions, looking to get his first victory as an NFL head coach with the Jets. 1st and 10, dropping back, looking to throw. And he's going to pick up another first down. We've got an injury. It's Darius Slay, old man Slay. Used to be big play Slay. Doesn't look like he's going to make any big plays today. Looks like he'll be leaving with a walker. And it is 1st and 10 with 32 seconds. And luckily for the Jets, we had to waste one of our own timeouts, which kind of sucks, man. It kind of sucks. We're winning this game. Slay should have just jogged off the field. Looks like he got off under his own power. Intercepted. God dang it, bro. The ball's literally in your hands. What are you doing? Pretty sure that was Joey Porter Jr. And it is 2nd and 10. And I think we might have an offsides. Neutral zone infraction. On who is it? Is it Cam Hayward? It is. Former Ohio State man is trying to sell to the former Ohio State quarterback, Justin Fields. Dropping back to throw. He's going to toss one up. That's Jalen Ramsey. One-on-one coverage. And he swats it away. Ramsey has been relatively locked down in this game. Hasn't made any plays per se. I mean, I guess you'd call that a play. But nothing to completely write home about. That was the biggest one of the game. 3rd and 5. Blitz coming. TJ. Uh-oh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? How was he that wide open, dude? That's the tight end. Really? Really, EA? Are you kidding me, man? Why is this shit? It is 2025. Why is that even a thing, dude? Getting caught up like that. They don't have better awareness than that? How long has that been a problem? And now they're at the 8-yard line with 15 seconds remaining, so we have to have the stop of a lifetime. Shades of Dallas Cowboys, Pittsburgh Steelers from a year ago. Here's Justin Fields. And that's a touchdown. I believe that's Josh Reynolds. Fields, the former Pittsburgh Steeler quarterback, looks like he's going to do it against his former team. And a big kick from Mavis. And it's up. It is right down the pipe. We have 11 seconds, 2 timeouts. We do have an opportunity for a couple plays. Maybe 2, 3 plays. We're not going to return this, no matter what. Okay, apparently we're returning it. That, I thought you could call a fair catch. I guess you can't. So now what went from 2 plays is down to likely just 1 because we're gonna throw it deep. I don't run Hail Mary. That shit doesn't work. If you do and you get it to work, teach me your ways. And here we go. We've got Calvin Austin, DK Metcalf. We need something huge here. We're gonna go deep cross. We're gonna keep Woods exactly how he is like that. And that's Pat Freiermuth down the field. Drops the ball per usual. And Aaron Glenn gonna get his first victory as a Jets head coach. Aaron Fraudgers shows why he's a fraud and why they shouldn't have hired him. This was a tough game. This was a tough defeat. You never want to lose a game like this, but it is the first game of the year. We know that. Hopefully things get better. You can't even see that replay. Some definite things that I think ruined this for me. That one play where my guy just got caught up on the other offensive players was absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how else to put it. But a great first game. And we'll be back here in just a minute. So we've got a couple upgrades. We've got Patrick Queen. We'll go ahead and upgrade him really quickly. Probably going to work on field general. This was a really tough loss, losing this game. Aaron kind of, I guess you could say, kind of blew it. Some of the decisions were poorly made by myself. It is what it is, but ultimately there were some really bad errant throws on some guys that were wide open. Our offensive line wasn't exactly doing things that it should have been. And ultimately, it ends up in a loss. 0-1 is a very rough way to start. We're going to have to try to bounce back, come back next week, almost said next year. It feels like the year's over. I know it's only week 1. We're probably overreacting a little bit to this. Caleb Johnson up to a 76 overall, +2 to awareness and spin move. Pretty solid. 0-2 or 0-1. Let's go ahead and move forward in the week. We're playing the Seahawks next week. We will take a look at the weekly recap as part of the beginning of the next episode. I think I might use some of my skill points, hopefully to improve my offensive line, for goodness sakes. I know we did have a couple injuries, so let's go make sure that everybody's okay before we head out of here. And we are good. No players. We'll take that. But yeah, so let me know if you enjoyed this. I know it's not really something that I normally post. I'd like to start posting stuff like this, but you guys have to enjoy it for me to do that. I don't want to post stuff that you guys aren't going to enjoy. Hopefully you enjoy the Aaron Fraudgers franchise. I know I will. So, okay, guys, I appreciate it. I love each and every one of you. You guys are fantastic. Best audience on YouTube. Truly, best audience on YouTube. Thank you, and we'll be seeing you.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.